Welcome to today's explainer. Listen, get ready, because we are unpacking something absolutely massive today. If you've been looking for that exact edge to break through all the noise out there, you are in exactly the right place. We're breaking down a highly coveted strategy known as the wealth sketch. And honestly, this isn't just theory. This is a breakdown of a very specific master prompt blueprint designed to do one incredible thing: turn a pile of seemingly random PDFs into a $10,000 a month passive income stream. Think of me as your personal business mentor for the next few minutes. I'm going to reveal a strategy that is specifically geared towards fast-moving, high-reward environments, especially the USA market. We are stripping away all the fluff and getting straight to the mechanics of how to build an empire.
Okay, let's just jump right into this stark contrast. You've got the standard approach, right? People using AI to write polite emails or organize their grocery lists. But according to our source material, the 1%, the real wealth creators, they are operating on a completely different level. They're using Google's NotebookLM in a way that most of us just aren't. While everyone else is struggling to organize basic thoughts, the top tier is using this specific tool to connect dots that are practically invisible to the human eye, literally building entire empires. It's a totally different way of thinking about artificial intelligence.
So, here is our step-by-step roadmap for today's explainer. First, the NotebookLM advantage. Second, finding market gold mines. Third, the 3-step wealth sketch. Fourth, the 30-day execution plan. And finally, the creator mindset.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the NotebookLM advantage.
Now you might be wondering, why is this specific tool the absolute foundation of the entire 10K a month blueprint? Well, it comes down to a core difference. Standard AIs have a major flaw when it comes to serious business building. They hallucinate. They kind of just make things up to please you. But NotebookLM's true superpower lies in its strict restriction. It only listens to the data that you explicitly provide it. It operates totally within the closed sandbox of your own uploaded documents. That means the output isn't some random guess. It's grounded, factual analysis of the exact information you want to leverage.
So, what did the blueprint's creator actually put into that sandbox? Exactly 50 of the best-selling financial books. Just imagine that for a second. Taking the combined wisdom, the strategies, and the historical data from the top 50 financial minds and dumping it directly into a perfectly analytical brain that literally never forgets a single sentence.
But they didn't stop there. No, they compounded those 50 books by feeding the AI 100 successful case studies, along with deeply specific market research. By combining the theoretical frameworks from the books with the practical, proven data from 100 real-world case studies, they built this unshakable, highly specialized knowledge base. The AI basically earned a master's degree in what actually works in the real world.
All right, moving to Section 2, finding market gold mines.
So you've processed all of that incredibly dense financial data. What actually happens next? The AI didn't just spit back a generic summary of those books and case studies. Because of the sheer volume of data, it was able to actively connect the dots across different industries to find what the source calls a gold mine. That's a highly searched market gap where specific needs are entirely unfulfilled. The AI looked at the data and pointed out exactly what people are desperately searching for right now, heading into 2026, that absolutely no one else in the market is currently providing.
Which brings us to Section 3, the 3-step wealth sketch.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the precise mechanics of how you actually extract that gold. Think of this as your investigator's playbook. It's a highly structured, strict 3-step protocol. Step 1 is the data dump. Step 2 is the deep dive. And Step 3 is the solution. It's incredibly straightforward, but you really have to follow it to the letter. Let's break down the exact actions required for each of these phases.
Here is the exact master prompt methodology in action. First up, the data dump. You upload 5 massive, dense industry reports into NotebookLM. Second, the deep dive. You command the AI to cross-reference those reports and identify 5 high-ticket problems that are mentioned constantly but never actually solved. And third, the solution. You instruct the AI to draft a comprehensive 30-day execution plan specifically focused on solving problem number 1 using a highly practical application, like, say, a Faceless YouTube brand. It takes all those abstract ideas and forces them into a tangible, actionable business model.
Next up, Section 4, the 30-day execution plan.
I really want to emphasize this heavily as your mentor right now. The sheer speed of this strategy is what makes it so lethal, especially in ultra-competitive arenas like the USA market. By following the wealth sketch protocol, hitting those 30-day execution goals doesn't mean you're waiting a month to get moving. The source reveals that within just 48 hours of feeding the AI those prompts, the creators secured all of these tangible assets: a full content calendar, actionable, ready-to-record scripts, and a monetization plan that actually makes logical sense. In 2 days, the AI built the entire foundation of a ready-to-launch business that would normally take a human team weeks, if not months, to conceptualize and draft.
And finally, Section 5, the creator mindset. Before you run off to start uploading PDFs, we need a serious reality check from our source material about why most people will still completely fail at this. Look, for decades, the excuse was a lack of tools. People didn't have the capital, the connections, or the expensive software. But guys, that excuse is dead. NotebookLM is a free superpower available to anyone. The barrier to entry for building a 10K a month business is no longer a lack of tools. It is entirely a lack of focus. It's the human inability to sit down, ignore the distractions, and actually execute the plan the AI gives you.
And the source material puts a strict timeline on this focus, 24 hours. There is a 24-hour action window. The warning here is pretty stark. If you watch an explainer like this, learn all about the wealth sketch, and then don't take a single physical action within the next 24 hours, then acquiring this knowledge was just another cheap hit of dopamine. You felt productive without actually producing a single thing. Which leads us to this really powerful mandate from the source, and I want you to really let the weight of this sink in. Quote, "Don't be a spectator, be the creator who uses the sketch to build the wealth. The future belongs entirely to those who adapt and take action, not those who just stand on the sidelines watching the AI revolution happen without them."
So the absolutely crucial point is this. The master strategy is laid out right in front of you. You know the tool, you know the data dump, and you know the exact 3-step execution framework. I want to leave you with this highly provocative question. If your 24-hour clock started right now, like this very second, what specific data, what reports, what books would you feed NotebookLM first to find your own market goldmine? Think like a creator. The clock is ticking.